Before I get started with today's video, I'd like to say thank you for your utmost support on this channel. I'm nearing 600 subscribers, and as a result, I decided to take on a one upload a week schedule with a bunch of content along with other games that I think you guys would find interesting. Like I said, your support is awesome. Every like, comment, and share is greatly appreciated and encourages me to create better quality content in the long run. With that being said, I think I need to get this off my chest. A lot of people in the Halo community don't take criticism lightly. If you criticize something in this community, people will instantly call you a hater and a whole slew of negative names in an attempt to berate your entire argument. In fact, if you look in the comment sections of my previous videos, you'll see people say things like, if you don't like Sprint, stop playing Halo. Wow, I'm sorry you're crap at Halo 5. You're just a Halo hater and all you do is make things worse. So allow me to set things straight. When I make videos about Halo, I don't do it because I hate the Halo franchise. In fact, Halo is my favorite franchise of all time. I criticize Halo because I love Halo, and I don't necessarily agree with the direction in which 343 handling the franchise. But I don't just say things like, hey, 343 are the worst company of all time, don't buy Halo 5. It's not like I make videos that simply hate for the sake of hating. When I make videos, I research, I find data, charts, quotes, articles, and analysis that help prove my argument, while at the same time putting my own spin on things that contribute to my underlying consensus. In addition to that, I try to make you guys process thought and help you think about things analytically. Yet no matter how much I back up my stance with hard evidence, some people still don't care. Some people in the community will only display positive reactions to content that only praises Halo. The YouTubers like Greenskull and Ready Up Live, for instance, nothing but praise with little to no critique. But it's a matter of psychology. Criticism is a more powerful motivator for change than praise. So for those of you so offended by negative criticism in regards to Halo 5, keep this in mind. Praise may make you feel good about something, but criticism will make that something better. How about an anecdote for you? A high school counselor told Phil, who had done poorly in school, that he wasn't college material and should consider getting a job on the post office. He's now a veterinarian. Hey, Web is great. Your channel has great content and all, but you don't upload enough, man. Web is great adopts a weekly upload schedule. The Halo community continuously talks bad about Sprint in Halo 4, saying that players ran away too much. Sprint is now tied to shields in Halo 5. Do you see how that works? When the community talks about something enough, action will take place, normally resulting in improvement. On the contrary, praise encourages complacency. The idea that, hey, they aren't criticizing our game, so we don't need to change anything. We don't need to change our game because it's already perfect and everyone is satisfied, or we aren't even aware of what's wrong because no one says anything negative. See, I think community is very important when it comes to a gaming franchise. It's one of the best things about online multiplayer. You can have interactions and experiences right on your couch and meet new people who have the same interests as you. But in the Halo community, a lot of people actually don't have the same interests as you. It's perspective. You have some people who love Sprint, some people who hate Sprint. You have people who love Spartan abilities, you have people who hate Spartan abilities, you have people who love the rec system, then you have people who hate the rec system. And I can go on and on about this because it's endless. It's like there's a division in the Halo community, and I think this division is caused by the perspective of where the franchise went wrong. A lot of Halo fans are upset and angry, and really, how could you blame them? But instead of being respectful in regards to opposing opinions, hate is produced between opposing stances instead. If you don't like the way Halo is, then just shut up and stop playing it. There's a door. Bye-bye. You see, the people who comment things like this clearly don't understand constructive criticism, why it is important for the Halo franchise. Talking about heated topics actually gets them solved. When you engage yourself enough to discuss a topic with the community, people like 343 will eventually see it and may take action depending on the circumstance. Let's think about Halo 4 for a second. The community kicked and screamed about perks and how they derailed the entire Halo sandbox, which inevitably helped influence their removal in Halo 5. Think about Infection. The community demanded that we receive an Infection game type, and eventually 343 delivered. How about Split Screen? The never-ending amounts of split screen discussions influenced 343 to consider bringing it back into Halo 6. Even Firefight in Halo 5. The community consistently requested Firefight, and what do you know? Months later, it actually releases with nothing but praise. But no! Apparently, some people think that if you aren't completely satisfied with something, you should just give up and move on, or stop playing the game. To them, our views come off as whiny and negative, when in reality, the motive behind those views are only guided by passion and are established only for the betterment of the Halo franchise. When I engage about things like Halo 5 not being a Halo game and the removal of Sprint, I talk about them because I think some of those ideas will improve the Halo franchise. And let's be honest here, the Halo franchise has many problems. To say that Halo is perfect is close to mere insanity. So instead of putting the franchise down and never touching the series again, like some people suggest, people like me and Faven discuss Sprint and Halo. People like the Act Man discuss the problems with Halo 5's campaign. And people like Dandy DNA criticize Halo about not being a true Halo game. True Halo fans don't pretend like everything is perfect with the franchise. That's called being a fanboy. No, true Halo fans engage with the community and talk about Halo with the sole purpose of improving the franchise. Like I said, it's not like we want the franchise to wither away. It's the complete opposite of that. We want to see Halo excel. We want to witness Halo burst with the explosion of social appeal and community features like it once had during the Halo 3 days. We want Halo to be great again, with a flourishing community while at the same time sitting on the top of the FPS genre. Making Halo better would help it sell more. Making Halo better would keep it at a higher population. And that's what we are going for, because we know and care about how our favorite franchise performs. I know this video is a bit different than my other videos, but like I mentioned, I wanted to talk to you guys directly about why it is important for us to criticize Halo and the passion behind us doing so. Criticizing Halo will make future installments better, and who wouldn't want a better future for the Halo franchise? As always, remember to like, share, comment your thoughts, concerns on the video, and be sure to subscribe to Web is Great for more content about the future of Halo and gaming in general. Peace.
I'ma keep it foolish all the time. You rollin' with the gang and you know that I'm getting mine. We in our own lane and there's geniuses in a mind. So roll a little weed and come with me and you'll be fine. Almost out, I gotta re-up. Hated niggas wanna be us. You don't really want a problem. Smoke until I feel my mind numb. When I make it, have my feet up. Call my niggas, then we link up. Hit the trap and get the work done. When you working, then the bread come. Almost out, I gotta re-up. Hated niggas wanna be us. You don't really